So we've defined our process using the highly visual and easily understandable graphic language of Lean. We've measured takt time, cycle time, value add time, lead time, distance traveled, capacity, some of the most important measures of process efficiency. We've analyzed and evaluated ideas for how to do things better, and we've initiated a never-ending cycle of continuously improving this process. And you've seen how the Systems to Win value stream mapping power tool has made all of this far easier than has ever been possible before. And if you've read all the books and been through Six Sigma Black Belt and other training, you will recognize that so far we haven't introduced a single new concept. Everything we've seen so far uses the exact same words, definitions, concepts, and teachings from the best practices found in so many books and training seminars. The most unique thing about the Systems to Win templates is that they make it so much easier to actually do all those things that you've learned, because everything is so ready to use. All you have to do is literally fill in the blanks. And there's such succinct and helpful online help right there, one click away, right at the moment that you need to remember that concept that you read about so many months ago. So now, let's introduce you to something new that you probably haven't seen before. Once you've used a value stream map to define your process in the language of Lean, and you've used the Systems to Win power tool to measure, analyze, and improve that process, what do you think might be a logical next step in the continuous improvement of your systems for continuous improvement? Control. How might your value stream map be used to lock in your gains and ensure that your process continues to improve and doesn't backslide into old familiar patterns of inefficiency? How might your value stream map be used as a dashboard? If you were to design a dashboard for your value stream, what would it look like? In addition to the textbook measures that we've already seen that come pre-programmed into your Systems to Win value stream map, what other measures would you want to see if you were to create a single-page dashboard of all the measures that are important to monitor for your entire value stream? Remember, you've got unlimited rows of user-defined calculations and all of the power of Excel at your disposal. Why not add a few rows to display measures of quality for each of the processes in your entire value stream? Maybe you already have some other Excel spreadsheets or a quality database that already summarizes quality measures for some or all of your processes. Why not create some simple links and display that quality data for every process right here in your value stream dashboard? Or maybe your company has implemented some systems for lean accounting. Why not add a few simple links to summarize those lean accounting results right here on your dashboard? How about safety accidents? And here's my personal favorite. If you know or care about anyone who lives downstream or downwind from your production facility, you might like this one too. You can use user-defined rows to summarize the inputs and outputs to and from each process. You might start out by measuring just the hazardous materials and scrap that goes into your dumpster or to landfill. But it's not uncommon to save a lot of money by eliminating a lot of waste when you measure everything that goes into and out of a process, like your inbound and outbound packaging materials, transfer containers, shop supplies, energy, everything. This can be done on separate SIPOC worksheets per process and just summarized on your value stream map. Or, since you have all those 10,000 rows, you might just do your input-output analysis right on your value stream map dashboard. Okay, that's enough. We don't mean to blow your mind by showing you too much at once. Continuous improvement needs to happen in small, incremental steps. If you haven't even yet drawn your first value stream map, then the simple drawing tool alone is an appropriate first step. If you've already drawn some simple maps, then your next logical step might be to migrate your maps over to the Systems to Win Power tool to start measuring, analyzing, and improving your processes at a much faster pace than was ever possible before. But we have also introduced you to some ideas for how a true leader and visionary can use a value stream map as a dashboard for control to take your processes to levels of continuous improvement that go far beyond the basics. Unlike the value stream mapping tool that you might have started with and are now considering leaving, we want you to clearly see that you will never outgrow your Systems to Win tools for continuous improvement. Even if you have already created several value stream maps using an old first-generation drawing tool, put a pencil to it. A higher attempt to quickly redraw those maps will probably cost less than the price of one more license seat for that outdated drawing tool. How much farther down that road will you go before you make the switch to a license for a set of lean tools that you will never outgrow? So let's review what you've learned. You can use the simple value stream mapping drawing tool to get off to a quick and easy start, or whenever you want to just whip up a quick drawing. Once you're comfortable with using Excel, you'll probably find that you'll usually use the Power tool, easily hiding and unhiding the powerful calculations that enable you to go far beyond just defining your value stream map on through the next continuous improvement steps to measure, analyze, and improve your process. And someday you might even grow into one of those high-paid lean guru power user types and use your value stream map as a one-page dashboard as the ultimate tool for process control. And we have hardly even mentioned all the other lean tools that come as part of the Systems to Win Lean Kaizen Business Process Improvement Toolkit. It's very rare for anyone to purchase a single standalone template when for less than the price of 2 templates you can get over 20. So if you haven't yet downloaded your free trial value stream mapping template, you might want to do that now so that you can begin learning how to get more from Excel than you ever dreamed possible. Thanks for visiting, and perhaps for being a client of Systems to Win, where our mission is to help you continuously improve your systems for continuous improvement.